Hi everyone, this is Alan from Rawlo Financial, and in today's video it should be quite a good one because I'm looking to show you my portfolio, what I hold currently. So I am looking to build a massive dividend portfolio over the course of the coming years. It's going to be a journey, it's going to be a long haul. I'm going to just keep compounding into it using the method of compound interest to keep buying. That is where you use the interest on payments, so essentially dividend payments, to then go and buy more shares, which then in turn buys more shares, and that whole effect compounds until eventually you are super rich. And that is the plan, at least. This is the first time that I've used this type of filming, so I'm currently using a webcam. I hope the quality is good. It looks pretty reasonable. I'm using my Yeti microphone. I hope to God it switched on. I hope to God the audio sounds pretty good for you. So we won't delay too much anyway. I'll sort of jump straight into my portfolio. I started this portfolio at the beginning of this year, so even though I've only started filming recently, this journey is only something I've started to decide to record recently and set up a channel for it. But it did actually start. I had the light bulb moment sort of midway through this year, so I will, if you bear with me, I will show you what my portfolio looks like. I am going to lower this, bear with me. I'll make sure you can see me in the corner here, and I will, without further ado, we will take a look using this screen, the display capture. So hopefully you can see this. So I've put it in a spreadsheet for now. Now you might notice straight away that it's pretty focused on one company. I will thicken this out. It's just at the minute I really like this company, and that is Legal & General. I quite like big, boring companies. You know, the nice sized dividend players. They're pretty steady in recessions. You know, they've got a long history of paying out. And yeah, they've got they're just nice and boring. You know, a lot of people tend to go for the exciting companies, which come with a lot of risk and reward sometimes. But I quite like these. So if you look here, I sort of been nibbling away. So we're talking from the 30th of the 6th. I invested just under 1,400, just over 1,400 not long after. I mean, these are all in quite a short space, really, if you think about it. It's, you know, 25th of the 7th, 25th of July. A cheeky £997 invested. I also like Rio Tinto, so I did put Rio Tinto in there, add a little nibble away at that, and if you look, I've just carried on buying again and again and again when I've had the money available. Up to the last time I've bought was the 4th of October. Now, I also use this platform as well, IG Trading, and I put this through my ISA, so I make sure that all the things that I'm going to be earning are going to be tax-free. That includes any capital appreciation and also any dividend payments. But what I'm interested in today is to show you the dividend payment, guys. So if you notice, that's just my holdings tab, and here is my dividends tab. So if we go into the dividends tab, what I have here is for the payments that I received last year in green, and just on the holdings that I have at the moment in orange, I've sort of future projected them. So that is based on what I would get just holding what I hold now, not even including any extras that I have. So if you look there, my monthly average for the total of 2023 was £18.47 per month, and that is basically that payment plus that payment from Rio Tinto, so the two payouts that I got divided by 12. And they're kind of lagging payments, so obviously as I'm buying shares, they don't all qualify for the latest dividend payment. So sometimes I'll buy, you know, at different periods. It doesn't always kind of catch up. You sort of feel the effects of what you've bought at a later date, and that is more this year here. So just to summarize, like next year, based on what I already own, these are the rough payment dates that I should be receiving them, and these are the payments that I should be getting. And just based on that alone, next year I should be looking to get £68.14 per month on average. Now, I mean, you can see that has been quite a jump, so you can see easily how this could just over time accumulate and accumulate and accumulate until we're getting some big numbers here. I remember seeing on Twitter a while back, basically it was like a meme sort of thing, and it was basically saying, like, at first, when you first get your dividend payments going, they almost seem embarrassing. You know, you wouldn't exactly go telling people about it because it's £3 there, £2 here. and then it builds up. Before you know it, it pays your phone bill or it pays your internet, which is like this payment here, you know, and then before you know it, it pays your mobile phone bill, and then before you know it, it pays your mortgage bill, and then before you know it, it's paying all of your bills. And that is what this journey is about. So I just thought I'd release that today, guys. Let me go back to me and we'll have a little discussion. Hopefully you could see that anyway. Yeah, so let me just fill this. Yeah, so I will do regular updates on my portfolio every time I buy, every time I get sort of dividend payouts, because the idea is to be as transparent as possible on this channel. I want to show you what sort of holdings I have. At the minute, like I said, I am kind of focused on insurance companies and things like that, specifically Legal & General, but I know my portfolio looks heavy in one company, but I do plan to thicken that out with other companies in the foreseeable. It's just that I really wanted to get some numbers on the board for Legal & General because I quite like that company. I think it's a pretty solid company long term. It has a great history of, I think the dividend payment is about 7%, 7.5% yield, which is pretty good at the minute. And yeah, so this is going to be a nice little segment, I think. And it's nice to see somebody else's portfolio sometimes to see how they're doing. Because if you're on a journey yourself, and as part of that journey, you're always wondering, like, how am I doing? You always want to measure how you're doing compared to somebody else. So it's always nice to see somebody else's portfolio. And like I say, I've started from a really low position here. I started from obviously scratch at the beginning of this year, and I started to dump my money into, dividend paying stocks, and I'm looking to accumulate. Now, in a previous video, I've talked about how I have a sort of a checkered history with investing in general. So that is where I've had some big wins and some big losses. Part of my portfolio, I should say, is still currently outstanding in what I would class as risk assets. So I've not included them in that table, but hopefully at some point I want to look to sell them and then get that money reinvested. So we're just waiting for them to sort of mature a little bit, and then I will look to sell those and get them reinvested in what I consider strong, safe dividend companies and get that money really accumulating. Let's start earning hundreds of pounds a month, set myself some really strong goals, get that going. So yeah, guys, hopefully you liked today's video and the format. I sure hope my technical skills were up to scratch today. There was a little bit of fiddling about. Hopefully I can smooth that out at some point. But this was my first time using this particular software, using the microphone and using the cam. I am hoping that it's all gone to plan and there is no massive errors. Otherwise I would be greatly disappointed because I've been talking for a little time now, quite a while. Yeah, so let me know what your portfolio looks like. Let me know what year you've started. What sort of stocks have you been buying? Hopefully we're on the same journey, which is looking to compound interest, looking to build up big dividend portfolio so we can change our lifestyles. Hopefully, like me, you want to have more of your own free time, and that comes from having regular payments hit your bank account, and then you can hopefully over time work less, enjoy life more, because that is what we're here for, guys. We all want to enjoy life more. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section what sort of things you're buying, when your journey started, when your awake moment came that you decided that you were going to start building a big portfolio, or maybe even you are new to investing and it might be something like this that gets you sort of wanting to be in the same path and wanting to start, and you're looking for a place to start. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. You can follow my videos. There'll be plenty more coming. And you can sort of get a glimpse of my portfolio and the types of things that I'm looking to build over the coming months and years. Yeah, so I appreciate you watching, guys, and take care. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.